Alright everyone, you know I love them spooky puppets. The spooky puppets have a new TV show coming out on a channel exclusive to the UK, but I am very excited to have full half-hour episodes of one of my favorite things that has ever existed. There's just one tiny little problem though. The pitch pilot that got this thing picked up is nowhere to be found. It is not on the list of episodes that was apparently posted and then taken down, so I guess I can't really prove anything, so you're going to have to trust me, I guess. The pilot was first teased in a trailer on the official Don't Hug Me I'm Scared channel entitled Wakey Wakey, a phrase that I'm sure Becky Sloan and Joe Pelling will be hearing in their nightmares for the rest of their lives, given how many times I saw "Where's Wakey Wakey?" in their comments on any Instagram and Twitter post. Like, guys, I know you're actual children, but the thing isn't called Wakey Wakey. That's just the name of the trailer. It's the name of the song that's sung at the start of it. It's not what the thing is actually called. The pilot was then shown at the Sundance Film Festival in 2019, which feels like 80 years ago. Some people saw it and described it to the fandom that was clawing at them for information. Everyone kind of figured that after Sundance, the pilot would eventually get tossed up online somewhere, on the official channel, on Blink's website. And then it wasn't. This was probably because Becky, Joe, and Baker were shopping around to networks, but also, I guess I don't know what the rules are. Maybe they could have uploaded it somewhere without risking the likelihood of it getting picked up. Husband Hotel's pilot is still online, even though it got picked up for television, but I guess that got made for YouTube with the intention of it getting popular on the internet, encouraging someone to pick it up. I don't know! I don't know how TV production in the modern day works. So I guess it was just up to how they chose to do it. The Don't Hug Me I'm Scared TV series that came from this pilot was eventually announced. Then I just figured we weren't seeing it anywhere because it was going to be the first episode of the TV show. But now that DHMIS TV has now completed its production for series 1, and an episode list apparently got posted and promptly taken down, we know the pilot is not part of it. We waited 3 years! Only to not see this damn thing. Now, when it was shown at Sundance, a couple of people jotted down descriptions of the plot, and a couple people filmed it on their phones. So photos and bootleg clips of a phone camera filming the top half of the screen do exist, so we can see a little of what this thing looked like. I probably can't show any of these clips because they get pretty consistently copyright claimed by Blink Industries, but I will show you this. And the poor quality makes the real key to the city look fucking haunting for some reason. For the rest of it, I'll do the best I can. Hopefully I don't get murdered in the night by Blink assassins for playing any audio. If you're unaware of any of this pilot business because you're a filthy casual, I'll try to briefly describe what I know about the plot. Red Guy, Yellow Guy, and Duckman live in a gated community called Clay Hill. They sing a song called Wakey Wakey every morning. With their community. And also, it's Yellow Guy's birthday. When they go to the mayor and find him not coming out of his office to sing his part, Duck goes in and the office is in shambles and he's nowhere to be found. Duckman finds a key on the ground and takes it home with him. They argue in circles who's gonna find him, who's gonna sing his bit of the song, who's going to run the town while he's gone.
And who's gonna get his special bowling ball?
They hear a voice saying, "The town needs to be secure." The little key Duckman found turns into a big key with arms and legs. He says he is the key to the city. They enter an animated sequence where the key sings about how strangers are going to get into the town and take all of their stuff. Duckman falls for the fear-mongering while Red Guy sees footprints leading up to the gate and concludes it's probably the mayor's. No one pays attention to him and Duckman becomes the town's new mayor while Red goes out to search for the actual mayor. The key destroys Yellow's birthday present because he deems it a security risk and manipulates Duckman into thinking Clay Hill is insecure and unsafe and everyone is a communist. So they crack down and make everything secure by using these robots or whatever. This part wasn't in the bootleg clips to brainwash people, and they put cameras everywhere. Meanwhile, Yellow hates the key, and an anthro bottle of a drink called fizzy milk tells him if he drinks this fizzy milk, he'll be a punk and smash the system. Yellow immediately takes to it and starts vandalizing Duckman's campaign poster. He's a socialist now, see? But the talking bottle of milk doesn't want to actually do any of that. Just drink fizzy milk and vape and wear leather. Red guy finds Mayor Pigface, who seems to be having an episode and now lives in the woods with his inanimate log friends. Red guy tells him that none of this is real, then glimpses into the Matrix for a second or something. Then he tells the mayor about the key, and the mayor says he is not the key to the city, and they need to get back to town. They do, and see it's completely locked up, and Duckman is a dictator who rules with an iron dick. Yellow guy comes to see what's up, and the room is filled with equipment monitoring everybody, and the key is now giant and looming over Duckman, which is a blurry bootleg clip or photo that cannot be found that I really want to see. The talking milkman tries to talk Yellow out of smashing the system, and the yellow guy pushes Milkman over and spills it over all the electronics. The townspeople are free from their brainwashing or whatever was happening. The town unlocks. Duckman apologizes for succumbing to political fear-mongering, and everything is forgiven, I assume. The mayor shows them the real key to the city, who is a cute little gold key that tells them that free thinking is a good thing. And so everything is fine now, and they can celebrate Yellow's birthday and drink fizzy milk. The end. So only about half of that was captured on a phone camera, and I abstained from watching that phone camera footage for a long time because I wanted to see our Lord and Savior Keyboy in full 1080p, but alas, after a long time, I have resorted to watching the phone camera clips, and can I just say real quick that I expected the key to have a more suave, Tony-esque voice, and his actual voice made me need to go stare out into space for a while.
The town needs to be secure, that's for sure. Yeah, because security, that's the key.
Jesus Christ, what a fucking weenie. The town needs to be secure. Like, I feel gross not only looking at, but showing some of these clips, because at first, a lot of people in the fandom, including me, were like, hey, it's a little disrespectful, this indie production, watch camera recordings, as those probably weren't actually allowed. But now it's a series, and it's not indie anymore, clearly everything worked out, and the pilot has been released nowhere, so I guess it's ethical to look at these, and I guess I'm glad somebody recorded it. Now, I don't know, maybe Channel 4 Blink Industries will be cool dudes and put up the pilot somewhere eventually in beautiful 1080p so we can see every fiber of Antron fleece on me and Steve's stupid face. That's apparently the key's name, by the way. We can't be sure because we can't find that bootleg clip, but that's what everybody who saw it said his name was. I really doubt Becky and Joe are allowed to put it up on their YouTube, at least without permission, because they probably don't have the distribution rights anymore. I assume. I guess I don't know. Everything in the entertainment industry is always more complicated than it has to be. I think Blink could just host it on their website, no problem, providing context that it's what got the series picked up but does not necessarily reflect the final product, and why concepts changed from pilot to series, all that good stuff. Now, it's possible that maybe they will do that, and they'll put it up as like a bonus when the show comes out. However, somehow I kind of doubt this. For one, the WikiWiki trailer's been privatized, and two, when have things ever worked out nicely for anyone ever? I would love it if this particular lost media case gained some kind of traction and then was fixed really quickly. I know a lot of people who really want to see this, and a few that can't live with the fact that they are alone in having seen it. Contact Blink Industries, contact all four if you can figure out how. At them on Twitter, message them on Instagram. Just please be polite. Just say like, hey man, you got any plans to release the pilot that was shown at Sundance? A lot of people are really interested in seeing it. And not, when are you releasing WikiWiki, you piece of shit? Best case scenario, they do release it without incident. Somewhere. YouTube, Blink, tack it onto the rest of the series on all four. Or else we have to just hunt down the rest of that bootleg that only shows about half the screen and fucking live with it, I guess. I'd also take the scenario where an anonymous person who is close to the production risks their entire career and uploads a video file to Reddit, and we all have to frantically download it before Blink copyright torpedoes it within 4 hours. I'd rather it just get put up at the wishes of the creators and crew, though. Josh Elwell, Duck's puppeteer for the show, says he wishes to see it released, so it likely just isn't up to the actual crew. So yeah, yell at Blink politely. Listen, other than that, I don't have much of a plan here aside from somehow get Blame It on George to cover this so it's found within the hour. So let's all try our best and hope this thing gets put up somewhere before we die.
Hello, metal husband. Do not tell Trash Hulk about our nation.